For so many seasons now, we've come to know a certain Cardinals core, a consistent winner in the NL Central, getting first place in the division most of the time. Since 2000, they've been to the World Series 4 different times with a 2-2 record in the World Series. It sounds nice and all, but there is a twist, because this team as of recently has turned into an early exit-filled team. Being eliminated in the wildcard round has become a new normal for the Cardinals, going and getting eliminated in the wildcard round in 2020, 2021, and 2022. It's obvious that this team isn't the same team that we've came to know and love. The reason is they're not at all. Over the years, we've seen the same talent on the team. A long span of superstar catcher Yadier Molina, superstar slugger Albert Pujols, and of course Adam Wainwright, the ace of the group. Well, fast forward into 2023, and this core is pretty much gone. Pujols was on a long journey with the Angels and made his way back into St. Louis last year, and then he went ahead and retired with Yadier Molina, who was a Cardinal his entire career. Many expected starting pitcher Adam Wainwright to go out with them. He's 41 years old, and it really just would have made the most sense for him to retire, but Adam had different plans. He wanted to go another season and help the team win as many games as he can. Except in 2023, he's done quite the opposite of that. Unfortunately, the collapse of Adam Wainwright has been worse than any other player in 2023. He's up to an 8.78 ERA. I mean, it wasn't really something I had on my bucket list, but it showed that he should have retired last year. He has 198 wins right now, so he's only 2 wins away, of course, throughout his career, to getting 200. So far in 2023, he's only had 3 wins. He started off the season with 195, so that is why he's at 198 right now. It really makes you question, is 2 wins doable for Wainwright right now? Because he is playing at a very, very low level, a historically low level. He's got hit around by the Rockies and the Royals most recently. I mean, this guy has just lost all of his touch that once made him so dominant, and I'm not really sure that he'll be coming back into that player anytime soon. I think within the next few months, it is just going to be over for Adam Wainwright. And it's been a massive blow for the Cardinals, losing a guy who's always been consistent and reliable. Looking past Adam Wainwright, as I said earlier, they also lost Yadier Molina. He was consistently one of the best catchers in the entire MLB, so it was just a big blow that they were not ready and prepared for. But they did try to be prepared. They brought in catcher Willson Contreras from the Cubs, and the bat hasn't actually been very bad. It's been pretty solid, and especially for a catcher, it's been good. At a point very early in the season, this signing was looking terrible, to the point that Willson Contreras had to be moved into the DH spot. I mean, there was just no chemistry with any of these pitchers. The Yadier Molina replacement was moved into DH. That is absolutely terrible, which they also say is a big reason why Wainwright really hasn't been himself this year, because it isn't just Adam, it's been every other pitcher that has been struggling whenever Willson has been behind the plate. They just haven't been able to work with Contreras, and what I will say, though, is that, he has since then moved back into the catching spot, and with a little bit less of a role, he hasn't been able to start every single day. In 2022, they finished first place in the division while going 93-69. Right now in 2023, they are 5th place in their division and are fighting with the Pirates for the last place spot. So why did this team fall? What happened? Well, as we already went over, retirements killed them, and of course Adam Wainwright being a failure for this season, it killed them. Not to mention Albert Pujols in 2022 had a solid 24 home runs and 895 OPS. I mean, it's simple to say, it's just tough to go ahead and attempt to replace all of this production within one season, and that's what they've learned so far. They've also lost rentals like Jose Quintana, who was actually very, very productive for them in 2022. The main thing is that the team's just far away right now, and I think that they know that. They've had one of the better offenses, actually, so I'll give them that, and I will say that they have to go ahead and build off of that, right? The pitching has been brutal. I mean, one of the worst pitching staffs in the entire league, and the farm system isn't ready either for the Cardinals, so I'd expect them to buy this offseason, but as we know with these big markets, they refuse to rebuild, and it comes back to haunt them most of the time, but I would expect the Cardinals to go ahead and buy in the pitching market. Of course, that's going to be a lot of bullpen arms and, of course, starting pitching. The fall has been unreal for the Cardinals this season, and I think it has been super unpredictable. I don't think anyone saw this coming, but to think that the Cardinals were actually once such a dominant team, and then of course to fall down this bad. I think the way to really fix this is to take a very conservative approach, meaning do not pull a New York Mets. But don't be quiet either. Don't be like the Pittsburgh Pirates. Go out and buy, find ways to win, and find ways to get things done. You are the Cardinals. They have the pieces on the team like Nootbaar, Arenado, Gorman, and a few others to go ahead and build around for the future. They just have to be able to take a more modern day approach with the team, except not the Mets modern day approach. Do it the right way, not the Met way. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and peace out.